Good morning, Jeannie. It is like, I don't even know what time. It's around 10 o'clock in the morning. It's Tuesday. I don't know the date, but it's after the 19th. So, yeah, I am just everywhere this morning. And that actually works with the topic that I am bringing up today. Do me. Okay, so I was stumbling through Google, as I generally normally do, and I stumbled upon a thread that starts off with, "You know your kid has ADD when," and I'm like, oh, this is gonna be fun. And one of the things was, "You know your kid has ADD when running through the park chasing ducks and screaming quack is a perfectly acceptable afternoon activity." And I'm like, I see nothing wrong with this. That sounds like a really fun afternoon activity. So I decided to add on a little bit. You know your kid has ADD when she decides that not only is the Easter Bunny not a male, but also not a bunny. She's a female, she's a mother, and she's a puka with dissociative identity disorder. All you need to know. Then you miscount your fingers twice and end up with 7 and 10 respectively, even though you're only counting one hand because you mess up. And then when you realize that it can be John, Jacob, Jingleheimer, and Schmidt, and you draw faces on them, so that you have John, Jacob, Jingleheimer, and Schmidt on your hand, and you have friends. I'd like to see what else you can come up with. So, I'm fairly certain there are more. Oh, like I was over in Maryland with Wolf, and I was just sitting there, and all of a sudden I'm like, oh, that smells really good. And I look over and there's coffee. And so I start wiggling. I'm like, wiggle, 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 wiggle. And I start singing, coffee, coffee, I have coffee, and then all of a sudden, not only does he walk in, his brother walks in. And I'm still standing there in the middle of the kitchen wiggling, coffee, 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 hi. So you know your kid has ADD when everything, whether it's a normal occurrence or a new activity, requires a song and a dance. Your turn, Janie. Bye-bye.